the legendary father, Saint Laurent, Suave, honey, yep, Transman. Y'all know we show the Transman's love over here. Apparently, Suave recently had a ball. We gonna get into that too. But I'm gonna let the man talk for himself.
Suave, Saint Laurent, how you doing today?
Feeling good.
That's what's up. So you just had your ball. A lot of people came in and gave you love on your big birthday. How does it feel?
Feels good. Feels good. Nice to see people from all over the place to come out here to celebrate me.
What it is, yo.
Happy birthday, Pop!
Right.
Oh, happy birthday, Suave, period. It's your birthday.
Period. 40.
Yeah, I brought the East Coast to the Midwest.
So, and what made you want to throw this ball on your 40th? Obviously, you know it's your 40th birthday, but what made you want to commemorate it with a ball?
Yeah, I feel like I've been walking since 2011, and I just want to put back into the community. You know what I'm saying? Bring more opportunities for other guys to walk Transman Realness, to kind of showcase their talent and have an opportunity to kind of win a prize. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you chose Transman Realness, and you chose a lot of grand prizes, honestly. Tell me a little bit about the grand prizes that you chose, and why did you want to put money towards those categories?
Most definitely. So, of course, Transman Realness was for $2,440. All of our categories had 40 somewhere in each amount because it's to represent my 40th birthday. Right. But Transman Realness is a category that I'm legendary for, and we need to see more legendary trans men in that category. Then also the other categories I chose, like best dress or performance. Those are some of my categories that I like to watch when I'm a spectator. So yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Who helped you put the ball together? Because I could tell you got a lot of people assisting you. Where did you get all this help from?
To be honest with you, a lot of it was just my vision that I put together. I've been thinking about okay, if I ever have a ball, this is what I want to see, this is what I don't want to see. So when my 40th birthday came, I thought this would be an opportunity for me to put those ideas to work. But Sebastian St. Laurent is my granddad. He definitely, mentored me and showed me the ropes. So yeah.
Okay. And talk about your sponsors. Who was the sponsors of the evening? And
yeah, so first and foremost, one of the first people that reached out once they heard about my ball was Icon Sean Ebony, who's iconic for realness, is one of the trans men that's out here making a lot of moves in the community, and I look up to him. So he reached out to sponsor Transman Realness, so me and him, we went in on that together. And then there's a couple other sponsors like Bonds, which is a trans man-led organization. They sponsored Trilogy, Trans Sisters of Color Project. They actually sponsored the Team Realness category, and a few other sponsors, like Stonewall Sports. They really like House Unity, so they sponsor that. So yeah, these are just people that I know from the community, and they support me, and so they decided to sponsor.
Also, did you say
University of Michigan, yep, they are some vendors here. They came out to set up a table so we can do some more diverse recruitment and talk about scholarships and placement of their.
Okay, he's talking about sponsors, honey. So let's get into the category that was sponsored, the Transman Realness, honey.
To Suave's VIP section. This is for $2,440. Let's do it. Anybody want to Transman Realness as a nightclub owner? And don't forget to deliver to Suave's VIP section. Anybody want to Transman Realness? Grand prize. Yeah.
Come on, let's see what it's giving, honey. Let's get into it. Who we got coming through? We got everybody coming through except the trans. Oh. Yes, honey. Talking lovely Transman Realness. Oh, love to see it. Come on. Come on, the body is popping through the tux, ain't it? Come on, what is happening? Tell me, what do I see? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, honey. Tell me, what do I see? Oh, that's Transman. What house is this?
Without a doubt, 10s across the board. Seat to the side. Anybody else?
Without a doubt, 10s across the board. We didn't even see who house that was, honey. Cause the music is what got us gagged the first time, honey. Either the music or Miss Porter, honey, got us gagged. Child, honey, don't get me lying. Don't get me lying. Y'all the only two? Don't tell me that these is the only two men who walked for $2,400. Oh, they talking? We checking vocals? Oh.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Club St. Laurent. I am your host and your club owner, Julian St. Laurent. Over here in VIP, my boy St. Laurent, Suave. I see you over there, boy. For complimentary drinks, I got some bottle girls over here about to bring you some shots. All right, let's enjoy. DJ, hit that beat.
I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive.
Alright, let's do it, Tokyo.
Okay, honey. Okay, came through on the vocals, honey.
3-1.
Did he already do his voice? Did we miss him doing his voice? Did he do his voice first? Honey. Oh, he didn't do no voice. Oh, they didn't do no voice test for him. The shade starts now. Honey. Oh, no vocals, honey. No music. No music. Yes, honey. Transman. What he said? Julius St. Laurent. Oh, St. Laurent. Oh, get into it. All right.
Program in this School of Social Work.
No. Tell me about like some of the difficulties that you experienced while putting this ball together, because you know it's kind of easy to put a ball together, but it's challenging at the same time because there's so many I's you got to dot and so many T's you got to cross. So what were some of the problems that arose while putting this all together?
Honestly, I can't name a whole lot of problems, and I feel real grateful for that. But if anything, I guess me just navigate my own nerves, you know what I'm saying? Just me trying to stay out of my head and think about the worst case scenario and try to focus on thinking about the best case scenario. And I feel like it was a successful event. People came out, categories were walked, cast was given, no violence occurred, you know, and we brought in a lot of first timers. There were a lot of people who never attended a ball. Yeah. And so that's something that I'm excited about, and we got new faces to look forward to for like Transman Realness.
Yeah. For me, I look at the success of a ball, like you said, did it finish? Was all the money there? Yeah. And also the energy in the room. I feel like it was good energy. So yeah, it was definitely a success. What was your favorite category of the night?
Transman Realness. You know, the fact that there has never been any more than maybe $100 for Transman Realness in Detroit. And I can say that because I've been walking for almost 15 years in Detroit. And any money that I've won was either less than 200 or I had to battle butch queens, femme queens, all type of realness to even get something like 500. So for us to have over $2,000 for Transman Realness and to see my own house member win it and who had good competition, I'm excited about that because history was made tonight in Detroit. For sure, this category.
Whenever like somebody booked me for a ball in this always like Transman Realness for like 1,000, 2,000. It's always only a couple people walking.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
That's a good question. I think there's just a lot of things that a lot of guys are going through in their personal lives.
Like what?
Things like just dealing with stress, and I think a lot.
Transitioning and stuff like that?
Yeah, stress, transitioning, or just trying to provide for their families. And I think a lot of guys just get caught up in their head, and they feel like if it's not something that they can get like as a given, if it's going to be harder to get because they know that there's a lot more competition, they're not going to prioritize doing this over taking care of their families. Yeah, so that's the kind of feedback I'm getting.
What do you think will bring like more trans men to the floor? Do you think maybe like simpler categories to make it like, more cost effective for people to walk? What do you think will bring more trans men to the floor?
I think if their house leaders let them know that things like this is going on, them encouraging them and letting them know like, hey, this is an opportunity for you to get that exposure that you need to kind of, get your name out there. I think that's one part. And then also having more ballroom promoters to have cash added to Transman Realness. A lot of times it's open to all realness, but we want to see more cash for us because a lot of times we know it comes down to politics, and a lot of trans men don't have the same type of relationships with bush queens and femme queens that a lot of other, maybe thug realness bush queens do. So we want to make sure that we have times where we can be seen.
That's actually kind of what I was thinking about. Like, why do you think that trans men are kind of like, I don't want to say on the outskirts of the ballroom community, but it kind of feels like that. You know what I mean? Because they don't really be in the mix like that. What do you think will bridge that gap more?
I think that if there was more, like I said, opportunities like this, where it was a norm where Transman Realness had cash dedicated to its own category, I think it'd become more of a normalized thing and guys could look forward to it. Right now, it's so few and far between that if life circumstances make it hard for people to come to these bars, then they just won't come. Yeah.
That's dope. Like I said, the ball was a really great night, great time, great experience. Describe.
Yes. Shout out to Father Suave. Shout out to the legendary Father Suave St. Laurent, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations on the successful ball. It ain't much that I can add. He's a transgender man. I think all of his experience is valid. All I can do is take it in, process it, and see what I could do, or just share it with the world in case somebody else could do something. But yeah, I agree, and I see some of the stuff he's saying like that. Like, I hadn't even thought about the fact that Transman Realness usually isn't for cash, and if so, it's never a grand prize. It's never close to a grand prize. He said that, he's never seen a Transman Realness category or walked the Transman Realness category that was more than $200, and he did make history at his ball. Congratulations again to legendary Suave St. Laurent, honey. This one going to have to go down in the books, honey. This one going to have to go down in the archive. This one going to have to go down in the books, honey. I can say this. I will be giving y'all a heads up. I don't have any events to announce right now, but the Fairy Puss, honey, your girl Bre Starr is going to start having events. We will start having events soon. Some events will be sponsored by Marsha's Plate. Shout out to Marsha's Plate. That is the podcast that I co-host, honey, where I'm one of the co-hosts. The link is in the description. I definitely recommend checking it out. If you're a fan of me, then you would love me, Jay, and Diamond together. Yes, and it's consistently growing. I'm just happy that I was chose to be on the cast and grateful. Yes, shout out to Marsha's Plate, honey. Available on all streaming services. But I will be having events soon, just giving y'all a heads up. No, they will not be balls, but there will be ballroom people there. There will also be activists there and just other queer people and allies. They're going to be social events. Right now, we're going to stay local to the DMV area. And there are going to be opportunities, I'm hoping, to bridge the gap between people in ballroom, potential sponsors who are in the queer community but may or may not be involved in ballroom, and also people from the community who are interested in just socializing and making a queer support system and building community and building chosen family. They will be there. I'm hoping to bridge the gap between everybody I know. All of the events will very likely include alcohol and food. Yep. Y'all know I don't drink much, but honey, she's not chubby by accident.